Hello everybody, it is the intro time, and I didn't think of anything funny. The day got really away from me today, as you will see later, so I decided I'd do a little informative talk that actually the right programming, even if you're a newbie, is really important. Even if you're newbie gains, if you do the right programming or have the better programming available, you're going to have more gains. I'm not going to go into much detail about that, but it's just out of my own personal experience. And if you guys think I'm weak because everybody's stronger, I can give you some of my lifts. Like, I don't think it's all the way beginning, but I found some of my written down amounts. And you have to see that I was on a caloric deficit for a long time before I even started working out. Basically, I started my diet, lost like 20, 30 pounds, or 30 or 40, even 40 or 50 pounds more. Yeah, before I even started working out, and I wasn't into that, so I did a lot of mistakes. And first mistake was I just got one of these free programs, which some of them are good, but I used to have from a website, I'm not naming the name, but it was the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, which I think by now costs money on the website, and it was not a good program. But the first one to get into, that's what I started out with. I can give you guys some examples. For instance, I started out, let's say it was roughly January 1st of 2017. So almost 2 years ago. I started out, let's say, with a deadlift. I did 210 for 5 reps. Was it 5 reps or was it 3 sets? No, 5 reps, yes. For 5 reps. Compared to let's say, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, I did 275 for 12 reps. And then back then I did 5 reps. Sorry guys. So as you can see, I gained like 65 pounds. Plus with did 7 more reps, so it's even more if you add it out. So it's a lot, but it's a time span of 2 years. But you have to see, I had bad programming. I had my hip flexor injury, which took like months to recover from, which I couldn't work out my legs right. I also had an injury here in the shoulder, and some minor stuff, and it was on the right programming. Anyways, let's go further with that. I did the squats for 130 pounds for 12 reps, max, as well, beginning of 2017. And my last workout, actually the workout before, like 2 weeks ago, I did 225 for 12 reps. So I gained 95 pounds in 2 years. Not impressive. Anyways, as I told you guys, hip flexor took me like almost a half a year to recover from, right, and other stuff. But it's all the time matter. If you think I was weak now, back in the day it was worse. Next one, let's do the bench. Back then, I did. Oh no, that's back in the day. Sorry guys, 135 for 4 reps bench. Now the last time I did bench was 185 for 12 reps. That's 50 pounds plus, of course, the additional reps. A lot of more work. So, but almost 2 years. And if you look at it over the last 100 days, I think the strength a little before, let's say over the last 4 months, was when I alone gained like 20, 30 pounds at least, or 40 pounds. So not that much. Right programming. And overhead press, I have to compare to the military press I did before. I did at beginning of 2017, 95 pounds for 4 reps. Now I do like 120 pounds for 12 reps. Nothing impressive, but back then, with a lot of deficit, I lost a lot of muscle anyway. So you can imagine I was like half a year. No, I don't think half a year, but half a year probably, like when I lost my first 50 pounds without working out, without doing any cardio, just based on a caloric deficit. Like, it cost me muscle mass, and then I started slow. I got the newbie gains and everything. Anyways, the program wasn't right, and that's important. But even if you're a new beginner, like you start out, like make muscles like easy. That's the best time you're gonna make muscle, build muscle, is when you start out. But if it's not the right programming, it's gonna be slower. You don't maximize your muscle gain and anything else. As you can see, like if you follow me along, which not a lot of people do, but if you go back at the first day or something like that, like the progress over the last like 3-4 months is like almost what I did 1.5 years before, strength wise. So anyways, I just want to give you guys that one. So if you are starting out and you're doing like stuff like I did, like right here, let's say bench for 135 pounds for 4 reps, you see everybody else. Bench is always the thing like people like look forward to and measure themselves against. But 135 pounds for 4 reps, and it was max then. You are not that strong as a guy. Compared to now 185 for 12 reps, which is way more. If you compare it, what was it, 135 for 4? I should be right now doing 225 for 4 at least, roughly, if you do it like that. So 90 pounds in 2 years. Not that much. So guys, do yourself a favor, find the right program, the 531, what is it, a wader program or anything else, or buy some other coaches. You might do yourself a favor and do better gaining of strength. And at the beginning, even though it's important to get in this gym, programming really matters. You have no idea. You're going to learn it later on if you compare it. And not every program works out for you, but just give it a try. Start out with the free ones, but do the research. Like I didn't do the research. When I started out, my smart brain was just by name. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who doesn't remember him? At least with my age, how he looked back in the day, and like his program must have been the best in the world. The way he looked. Of course, you don't take into account the extra enhancements, trucks he took for it, and it is really his real program and all the years he did before. I mean, anyways, that's my little tip at the beginning. I just wanted to give you guys a couple of numbers to compare. Like even if you start out in your week, you're gonna get stronger. Don't just get discouraged. Don't care about anybody else's weights. Don't compare yourself. People are longer at the gym. You might surpass them in the time frame they took them. Just do your thing. Work out hard. Keep your goals in your mind, and you will succeed. As long as you're doing it the right way, programming. Oh yeah, by the way, talking about programming and doing the right way, start videotaping yourself. Because as I said, the 130 squats, I highly doubt they went to parallel at the beginning because I remember my hip flex injury when I came back. Like I did the gym fill, like depth, it's partly but felt like lower. So I have no idea, because I never felt myself before, if I really went down all the way. So that's important. And as far as if you're starting out as far for bench, maybe invest in, let's say, the slingshot, because slingshot can help you do the right movement pattern. Just for that, if you don't have a personal trainer or you don't videotape yourself and you're running into problems like that, it can actually help you doing the right movement pattern. My couple of tips at the beginning of the video. It's got way too long than I thought it would be. So see you guys for the full day of eating after the intro. So it's chocolate calendar time, December 1st. So we're going to open up the first door. Let's see what's inside. For my breakfast, I decided to go with cream of wheat. So 5 servings of that is 165 grams raw. You saw the whole bowl all the way to the rim. It's a fairly big bowl. It's a volume food, easy to make. And I put 1 scoop of protein powder in it, and a little bit of stevia. If you guys do not like the flavor, you can put also cinnamon in it, which I don't have yet. Or if you like more flavor and you don't need as much protein, or don't want that much protein, try out sugar-free pudding. Mix half of it, a little bit more, depending on your flavor. You can mix it easily in and get some flavor. I used like my 1 scoop of protein powder for flavor. It's like a slight flavor, and I used like the Reese's Pieces, like chocolate butter cups, peanut butter cups for it flavor. It's a little tiny, but I don't want to spend more macros on flavoring right now because I don't know what I'm going to eat later. Let's keep my calories for that part and rather eat some other stuff earlier. Also, it doesn't really matter because I'm bulking, but this one is hot. It's going to take a couple of minutes. I'm going to enjoy it. That's my breakfast. I'm not going to do a full day of eating because the other stuff is going to be boring later on. Hope you guys like this. After spending time at Costco, Target, we had to buy the Christmas tree. So I was busy doing fun stuff. So dinner served, 7 servings, the whole bag. Spicy sweet potatoes, fries. Then here, with a pound of ground beef, which I still had prepared, and 2 cans of the chili beans I had yesterday, so that's 7 servings of that. So 7 servings of the chili beans, so 2 cans. 2 servings of the Greek yogurt, so 450 grams, and 1.14 pounds of pineapple chunks, so buy one, get one. So today's, I just actually decided to do a full day of eating on accident, because time ran away. I went to Costco. We bought a Christmas tree, right guys?
Yeah, it was so fun picking it out.
So instead of having like 3 or 4 meals, I only have 2 meals. And some of the sales stuff, I still had a bag of fries there, so why not do it? You see all the calories. This is, I think, roughly, the estimate, what was it? I think 3,100 calories right now as my second meal for dinner, and it's totally late. It's 8 p.m. Time flew, time ran away, and it was raining almost all day, so we didn't even go on a walk. I'm so sad about that. Anyways, I'll go be back for my outro, and I don't know if I'm going to be talking or not. We will see how the time goes. Hello everybody, end of the day. Short day. It is over. We're going to put it in social media up here. Everybody comes running. Oh, by the way, I made it a full day of eating, so you can see my total macro for the day there. I think it's 3,900 and something. I didn't make it quite, but you saw the bowl with the fries in there, with the 2 cans of beans and the 1 pound of ground beef. So that was roughly 4.2 pounds. Lovely meal. Anyways, other than that, I think I'm still going to record like my beginning now. About just give you an example, like which weights I started. But if I do that, you guys already saw it. I don't have to talk about it. It was a busy day. We went to Costco, Home Depot, Publix, which is a grocery store here, and bought stuff. So all that stuff took like over 3 hours. Actually, way over 3 hours. Even with the tree getting 3 hours, so I ate late. So I only had 2 meals. At least I got my cinnamon, so I can do some meal prep tomorrow and have the beef for meal prep. I won't feel like meal prepping, but anyways, no microwave because it's on sale. I spent like an hour trying to find a good deal. It's not a good deal. It's a good deal. I'm not buying. So that's it. Anybody want to say something?
Like and subscribe and for more videos and bye. And also, this is a game that's like it has a bucket. You put cherries. This is not a cherry. This is.
They're putting actually apples in it, not cherries. What are the cherries? No, it's apples.
No, these are these.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be putting apples in, not cherries.
No, they're apples. Let me show you.
Yeah, you said cherries.
I know they are cherries.
They're apples.
Let me show you.
They're apples.
Where did I put the other one?
Anyways, I just remembered what I forgot to tell you guys. My arm hurts, as you can see right here. I got my flu shot, and this year's, at least now, is fairly painful. I don't know why. It's only like 3 hours old, and it feels like worse than Dom's. I don't know why.
Like that's the plan. Watch where you land by.
Okay, that's it. Stay healthy, train hard. See you guys soon, and I don't know what I'm going to be filming tomorrow, but tomorrow is another rest day. But I don't think it's going to be a full day of eating. I highly doubt that. Oh, by the way, I bought more cereals at the grocery store. Captain Crunch, and I got the French toast. They have sugar cookie for Christmas season, and we got a Lucky Charm, the Christmas season one. So I can't wait to dig into those. So now I'm done. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe.